Steph Curry is soft. Steph Curry is just soft. He probably seen two big, strong men arguing and was scared to get into the middle of it. A true leader would have stepped in and been like, what is going on with you guys? Sit them down, mediate. That's what a true leader does. But Curry's not a true leader. He gets carried. And he don't want to deal with no kind of dramatics, no confrontation. He just sits back and gets carried his entire career.
Welcome back to episode 3 of New Rivals with me, Lighthouse Sports, and Poppy Solo. And I had to bring my other son to the show, the GOAT Zeezy, Hancho Z. Thank you for coming. How you feeling right now, bro?
I'm feeling great. FYI, I'm not his son. He's definitely my kid when it comes to this NBA stuff, but it's cool.
Definitely my son.
I came in. I'm doing charity right now for Ryan only, not Poppy Solo.
I want to
Poppy sent me the invite to come through.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for coming through, bro. I see you on TikTok. You're one of those guys who keeps it real. Maybe too real, since TikTok does not like to let you post videos, it seems. So I want to say free Zeezy Huncho right now. If you in the chat right now, say free Zeezy Huncho. We want him unbanned immediately. Black Lives Matter. Now let's get to the basketball light out. What is our first topic, my guy?
Yo, Brooklyn Net news with Poppy Solo. Poppy, what's going on with the Brooklyn Nets?
Some Brooklyn Nets news. Now, there's not a lot going on, but there's also a bunch going on, because in the works right now is an extension for both James Harden and Kyrie. Everybody, denies that they're going to stay together long. KD signed his 4-year extension. Kyrie posted a cryptic message on Instagram, which shows that he said like his work is not done yet. So I feel like extension coming soon. James Harden fired his agent and then hired his longtime friend. I figured he don't want his agent to get some of that new extension money, but he's putting his homies on. So I see an extension from James Harden and Kyrie coming very soon, and we will have a legacy in Brooklyn. I'm guaranteeing we three-peat. That's your Brooklyn Nets
well, that is great Brooklyn Nets news, but you lied at the end, but we'll let it slide. But we're gonna go to the next topic, and I want to involve Z in this. Stephen A went out and said that where was Steph Curry during the infamous argument that Draymond and KD had against the Clippers? Stephen A is basically blaming Curry for not being the leader in solving things. What do you think, Z? Was that what do you think about Stephen A?
What Stephen A. Smith said, I thought while watching the interview, but I didn't blame that all on Steph when watching the video. Like, I was sitting there watching it and I was like, I wonder where Steph was. I know he was hurt that game, but I was like, I mean, I wonder what he thought about it, but it isn't like all on him. Granted, Steph is the leader, but then again, who's to say that Steph didn't talk to any of them? Like, we really don't know. And then once again, why is it really that important? We know Steph was the leader of the Warriors, but then again, it's like, this is KD and Draymond's beef. And then for Stephen A to say that, I was just like, it's not all on Steph. It's not his beef. Like, if it was between Steph and Dre, then yeah, where's Steph? Like, that makes sense. But Steph had nothing to do with it. Steph and Klay were literally just probably chilling. Like, they just were chilling. Notice how Klay didn't even have a reaction on the bench while they were going back and forth when he was in the middle. So it's I think
it was probably a normal thing that actually happens in their locker room, that maybe KD and Draymond just bump heads. So Steph Curry and Klay really didn't do as much. But Solo, let me know what you think.
Now, I respect both of your opinions, but I'm going to sit here and say that Steph Curry is soft. Steph Curry is just soft. He probably seen two big, strong men arguing and was scared to get into the middle of it. A true leader would have stepped in and been like, what is going on with you guys? Sit them down, mediate. That's what a true leader does. But Curry's not a true leader. He gets carried, and he don't want to deal with no kind of dramatics, no confrontation. He just sits back and gets carried his entire career. He should have, if he's a leader, like y'all say, he's the face of the team. He should go in there and talk to Draymond and KD and help mend things. But from the interview I've seen, to me, it seems like Draymond has more respect for KD than he does for Curry.
All right, we're going to stop you right there.
Joining the Nets. I can see him joining the Nets. Mark my words.
Oh, my God.
So, Poppy.
Wait, talk about Z. Before you go, because I know you are about to blow. So let me clarify real quick, Solo. Mm-hmm. What do you mean that Steph got carried?
Just like when it comes, like, he's never had to be a big personality on his team. So he has Draymond who talks out. He has KD who's, larger than life. Whatever he says is huge news. So KD has gone under the radar and been protected by his fans and the media most of his career. He just plays basketball and goes home, which I respect. But when it comes to, proving that you're a leader, I feel like if AD and LeBron got in an argument, I feel like Westbrook is man enough to get into the middle of that and try to mend it. I don't think Steph Curry, I think he's too soft, bro.
Why would we ask where Westbrook was when Westbrook isn't the leader of the Lakers? It's LeBron.
Because
why would we give a fuck where Westbrook is?
More than one leader, or you can have multiple people with leadership qualities.
So, okay, let's get this straight. Steph Curry was not in the building that night when the argument went down. So let's take it back to, 1995? Or, 1995. When Scottie got into it with his coach, those are both the leaders of the franchise. Well, where was Michael Jordan at if we're going to use that logic? But who did we get? We got Big Bill to cry in the locker room. And what were they going to do? What were they supposed to do? Go call Michael Jordan from his golf or gambling game and then tell him to come all the way down to the United Center to come solve a problem between people between Scottie and Phil? Like, no.
Telephones exist.
It didn't matter.
Just call them. He can call them.
But he did.
He don't got to fly there.
But he didn't. MJ's supposed to just answer the phone like the angry dad. Scottie, what are you doing? What are you doing when I'm not there? Who do you think you are?
With Michael Jordan, I'm not a huge Jordan fan, but with his legacy, you always heard about how blunt he was with people. You always heard about how Michael Jordan would say this to his teammates and just be painfully honest. You don't hear that about Curry.
Because Steph doesn't need
white picket fence, just doing whatever the hell he does, and letting Draymond and other players catch the heat when it becomes. I haven't heard Curry even speak on social matters. Curry probably supports Donald Trump for all I know.
So let me, Poppy. So Steph Curry, because he doesn't do rambunctious things, it's his fault now. All of a sudden,
yes, he's soft, bro.
Because he chooses to just be chill. It's his fault. You want Steph Curry to go out there and punch an old lady in the face?
No, I want Steph Curry to be Steph Curry X.
All right, I got you, Poppy.
Steph Curry Ali.
So opening night. I got you. Opening night, Steph Curry needs to kick somebody in the nuts, and then he's accepted by Poppy Solo. I got you, bro.
He can put a fist in the air or something, man. Damn, bro. Show me something, Steph Curry.
Okay, time out. But what is a true leader anyway? And what is a true leader supposed to do in that situation, Solo?
A true leader is like, Draymond, Kevin, Dre, KD. If you're close, y'all are really fucking up right now. We have a real chance at winning the championship, and y'all bickering. That's what a true person that can take charge would say. Steph Curry just in a corner, just squeaking and shit, and just laughing under his breath. He don't care. Steph don't care. As long as he gets paid, he don't care. I don't think even who was it? JaVale McGee said he enjoyed playing with LeBron over Steph Curry. Was it that McGee? I just don't think Steph Curry is that great of a teammate personally.
Okay, but before we keep going, we already used 2 of the F-bombs, so we cannot keep with the F-bombs, right? Z and Solo already used it. We still have an hour of content.
Sold out, bro.
Let's keep it at a minimum. All right. Let's continue with the show. Predictions for opening night / Christmas games. There's the Bucks Nets on opening night, Warriors Lakers opening night, and Lakers Nets Christmas Day. Z, who's winning?
I'm answering all of them.
So just go A, B, and C. Like which one you?
All right, Bucks and Nets. I think the Nets are going to take it, but I think it's really going to be a close game. I feel like first game jitters. Always apply for the NBA, especially if it's a high profile matchup off the rip. So I think the Nets are going to be healthy. The Bucks are going to be healthy. I'm seeing probably like a 120, 117 game winning situation going the Nets' way. Warriors and Lakers. I think the Warriors are going to take them because the Lakers have not gelled yet. With their new additions, the Warriors are pretty much welcoming back in Clay, and Steph is probably very, very excited. Clay's probably going to have either a subpar night or a good night, and Steph's going to be Steph.
Clay's not playing.
Oh, Clay's not playing? Clay's playing Christmas, right? Yeah. All right, so Warriors, it's one game. I think that the Lakers should take it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's close too because we had the play-in tournament game. And then Lakers and Nets. Jesus Christ. I think.
Come on, Z. Who's winning?
I think that the Nets are probably going to blow the Lakers out. Only because think about everything that's going to happen up until that point. Kevin Durant's probably going to get peeved off because of 12-year-olds that comment on Instagram. And Russell Westbrook's probably going to shoot himself out of the gym, let's be honest. Even though I love Russ, but Russ in like a high-profile game is probably going to just, start chucking. But I'm going to take the Nets in a blowout on Christmas.
All right. I love that last prediction. I'm going to do mine, though.
Yeah,
I think the Nets blow out the Bucks opening night while the Bucks get their ring. The Bucks, I think they got 40 seconds of the big three in that entire series. So seeing the big three healthy, and I think our team is just it's better this year. Even though we lost Jeff Green, I think we plugged some pieces. And the Lakers don't have the perimeter defense anymore to stop, Kyrie and Harden, and KD's just KD. So I think we're gonna see Melo struggle because he's a volume shooter. We're gonna see LeBron be frustrated. We're gonna see Westbrook chuck. We're gonna see AD miss a lot of mid-range shots because he's overrated. And wait, that's Christmas game. Oh yeah, the Nets blow Lakers out Christmas game. The Nets blow Bucks out opening night.
Flag.
But I do think Steph Curry beats the Lakers. I do think Steph Curry beats the Lakers by himself. And that starts the narrative that the Lakers aren't very good. So you can enjoy that underdog narrative. I think Steph Curry dog walks the Lakers.
I hate both of you. I really do. Because you guys are the same people that bet against me during the during the playoffs. And I end up being right. So I'm going to do it again. Okay? Bucks, Nets, I agree for both of you. The Nets are going – it's not even going to be funny how bad the Bucks are going to lose it. Giannis is going to get exposed. He really is. From being this so-called best player in the world, he is going to get exposed. He's going to look like he's going to look like the fourth best player on that court. I'm telling you right now on against the Bucks and Nets. The next game, Warriors and Lakers. I love Steph Curry. You already know I'm a Steph Curry supporter, but the Lakers are going to win by 10 points. I feel like that's their first game back. No Klay Thompson. I doubt that Steph Curry is going to carry that team with a healthy AD, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. Don't think he's going to do that. And then Lakers Nets. Lakers are going to win by 8 points. I'm calling it right now.
I can't wait for our bets. Yo, chat, we're going to have some extreme bets like between Nets Lakers games. If the loser has to wear lipstick, just things cute shit like that. So it should be a lot of fun.
We already agreed.
Get ready to see a lot of sports look beautiful, bro. He's gonna have his lipstick and his blush. He's gonna be so.
Zeezy Honcho agreed to none of this.
And LeBron James also goes off in Christmas games, and that leads us to the next topic. LeBron got 0 votes by the NBA executive, on being the best player in the world. Should he be considered the best? Z, what do you have to say about that?
I was mad that he didn't get any votes. Like, it's not like LeBron. I looked at it. I was like, LeBron James still is. He should still be in consideration for it. But I've always said it's not like a runaway anymore. It's been a runaway since probably his first year in Miami till last year. So I was like, he didn't get 1 vote. He still is the best passer in the game. It's either him or Chris Paul. You can pick your poison. I personally think it's LeBron. He can still score. He can still rebound, but his numbers obviously went down, and you can credit that to either his age and his injury, whichever way you want to go. But I was like, he at least deserved 1. I feel like the freaking executives were just like, no, he's too old. I'm like, like I said before, Ryan, we had a show one time, and I said there are certain players you don't want to peeve off. And LeBron is still one of those players. Yep. Durant is one of those players. Steph is one of those players. But he doesn't get 1 vote, and he's been the best player for almost a decade now. He's definitely been the best player in the 2010s. Like, what? Just 1. I know he isn't gonna win it, but just 1.
I agree. I kind of agree with your statement. Zolo, what do you think?
Now, I think it's very unrealistic that he got 0 votes. It's disrespectful. Because honestly, he deserved negative votes. If a 37-year-old is the best player in the league, then the league is going downhill. There's no way this 40-year-old man with a toupee is the best player in the league. We watched what a true best player in the league does when it comes to KD, breaking records to try to carry his team. LeBron didn't break no record trying to carry his team. LeBron left the game 5 minutes early. That kind of attitude does not get you a best player in the world vote, man. We watched KD do something no one's ever done. We watched Giannis score 50
I'm gonna stop you right there.
LeBron
Game
deserves
7,
negative 10 votes.
48 minutes, got a triple-double. You know who's the other guy that did that solo?
LeBron?
Yes. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but he didn't have historic games like KD had this postseason. Be honest, bro.
Has never had historic games?
Who was a more fun player to watch in the postseason? This postseason, LeBron or KD?
This season?
Yes.
This season? Okay, I'll give it to KD.
The voting for this season. The voting for this season. So
yeah, no,
they're just going by what they saw.
That part.
LeBron didn't even look like the best player. I'm not a fan of Curry, but he's younger. He's scoring at a very high efficiency. So I do put Curry over LeBron. I put Giannis over LeBron. So I understand not getting any votes. I don't think he even deserves to be that high in MVP voting. He's way too high when there's other players who having more of an impact and who deserve it. I get it. LeBron's this big brand, but come on, bro. He's 50. He's 50. Come on,
Z, go, bro. I know you have to say something, bro. What you think?
So, Poppy, at the beginning of your statement, you said it was disrespectful, and then I was agreeing with you. And then you said it's disrespectful because he should have received negative votes. So let's just take a quick moment, backpedal a few steps, and talk about like who we're talking about.
Okay.
You just said LeBron's name is big. It's marketable, right? It's fantastic. So now I'm gonna be a Lakers fan for like 10 seconds right now. I hope to God that LeBron goes on a run. If it's his final run, make it his final run. Just for statements like that. Keep in mind who we're talking about. Any player that I've ever I used to hate players when I was younger, but I was naive and stupid. Now I really don't hate a certain player.
I don't hate LeBron, by the way. I don't hate LeBron. I'm just not going to call a 40-year-old the best player in the world. That's very disrespectful to young players who have done so much for the league. Like, let that LeBron shit go. It's dead.
So LeBron James's team could be the second or first seed in the Western Conference, and LeBron could be putting up actual valid MVP numbers. And you will sit there and say, because he's 37 years old, the other players are getting disrespected who aren't doing what LeBron is doing.
There are younger players who are putting up very impressive numbers too that get overshadowed because the name is not LeBron James. Like, I'm not saying that Zach LaVine's better than him, but I am saying that Giannis is better than him. I am saying that Jokic is up there. I am saying Embiid is up there. There are players that we need to pass the torch to and make them the new faces of the NBA because LeBron is out there walking with a limp.
Okay, now here's the thing. I agree with you boys in an extent. Like, it's weird, right? Because I believe with Z that LeBron should have at least got one vote this year. Because with all that, LeBron was clear-cut MVP. He was going to be the MVP. If you guys like it or not, if he never got injured, he was going to win MVP.
He wasn't.
He was. But anyways, let's keep
He would have been
going,
top 3 though.
Yeah, but
he would have been top 3.
He would have been considered. He would have been considered the best player in the world, though, if he never got injured. Okay. Secondly, just because his name is LeBron James, I don't agree with that. But I do agree that these next upcoming seasons, we have to get used to LeBron getting 0 votes. We have to start getting used to it.
Oh yeah.
Because we gotta let go of this like nostalgia we have with LeBron James. Like when we talk to LeBron fans, it's like, okay, well, LeBron did this in 2016 and 2018. They got 2013. He was the best player. Okay, congratulations. That was those seasons.
2007. Let's start
talking now. So here's where I'm coming with this. Luka Doncic will be considered better than LeBron James next season.
Yeah. He has to go to the finals for that to happen, man.
No. Luka Doncic will be a top 5 player in the NBA, and it wouldn't even be considered crazy. It wouldn't even.
He is top 5, or he's top 6 or something like that.
Well, he'll be. Luka Doncic will be above LeBron James for a fact. LeBron James is slowing down, and I love LeBron James.
Bro. If I was you, I would be careful because LeBron fans are psychos, bro. If they hear you saying this,
I'm a psycho for LeBron too. But
that's the difference though. Lightout isn't a Bronsexual; he's a Bron fan. So Bronsexuals are always in denial, right? Bronsexuals are probably somewhere in a corner right now, shaking up and down crying their eyes out because LeBron didn't get a vote. Calm down, Bron sexuals. Calm down. He's 37. Give him a pass.
It's just
I agree.
Life, man. It's life.
Yeah, and I think Luka's going to have a better season next year. I think Giannis is going to have a better season next year. For sure, KD and Curry are going to have a better season next year.
James Harden.
Maybe, who knows? AD could be considered the best player on the Lakers next
He has
year.
to be for them to win a championship, to be honest.
To win a championship, the Lakers, Anthony Davis has to be the best player, not LeBron.
Yep.
AD, because if y'all,
I think LeBron will figure that out. LeBron will figure that out.
Yeah. I think LeBron's gonna step back this season and let AD. If anything, people are saying that LeBron James is gonna win MVP this year, and I disagree. I think AD will have a much better season of him being MVP than LeBron James, because LeBron James will understand that the regular season doesn't really matter for him anymore, and he has to save his energy during the playoffs. So
LeBron knows what he needs to do to win a championship. Like LeBron knows at his age, him being the A guy is not like look what happened with D Wade when Braun went to Miami. D Wade was like, okay, we got the guy who's the best player, younger, faster, whatever. We got him. Let's just focus it on through him. LeBron's going to probably do that with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but you can tell the Lakers. You can tell the Lakers would rather have Dame. You could tell Westbrook was a second pick.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can tell like they wanted to do it with Dame. Like I'm going to be completely vulnerable here. If Dame was on that team, I'd be nervous for the Lakers next finals. But with Westbrook on the team, I'm just not as nervous. And I don't even hate Westbrook. I just don't think that team has
I
what it takes.
I love Russ, but I'm all for fits. Like I'm not the type of guy that's just like, oh yeah, go put Derrick Rose and make him the starter for the Lakers. I would be like, no, that's terrible.
Especially when we have like three inside players. Like we say AD can shoot, but that Bubbles playoffs was his best shooting performance in his entire career. We haven't seen him shoot as efficient as that before. So people said the Nets wouldn't work, but you got three players that can shoot from any part of the court. The Lakers don't have that kind of team. They're gonna.
Well, I think people said that when people said the Nets wouldn't work, that was just them being upset. Like you can't. You have literally, they're all scorers, so the offense is gonna work. The Lakers, it's like. You got LeBron, who's aging, and then you have Anthony Davis, who's injury prone, and then you have Russell Westbrook, who's either going to be hot or cold on any given night. So that's probably why they're upset.
And I really can't say much right now because I haven't seen him play. So I can't defend them because I can't be like, oh, well.
Like, I hope it works out. I genuinely do.
I defended
want to
the
see
Nets.
Lakers versus Nets.
Yeah. I defended the Nets before we saw it because I just knew it was going to work. I just knew the hate for it was only because of how James Harden left. And people were mad that the Nets made a super team, which I admit we're a super team. I'm all for super teams. I hope we get more in the future. And I just think I think the Lakers work enough for them to get to the finals. I just think the Nets put together such a good team. When people say I think they're the best team of all time, they get mad, but we've never seen a team like this. I know we lost. I know we lost in this second round last season, but even still, the NBA power rankings dropped, and the Nets are still the number one team in the league while losing in the second round. And then it's Bucks and then Lakers and stuff like that. But I just think that the Lakers have to prove it still. They don't have efficient enough shooters for us to feel comfortable with them yet.
That is true. And I know Crazy Shot Josh is here. And speaking about Russell Westbrook, I don't know if y'all heard the news, boys, but Russell Westbrook is an 85 overall on NBA 2K. Yes, an 85 overall. Now, I'm going to name a couple players in front of this man. Here, it's loading right now. There it is. Okay, perfect.
For the me or Zeezy?
Yeah, So Russell Westbrook is under Sabonis, Levine, Chris Middleton, Rudy Gobert, Bradley Beal, Trae Young, Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, and then the rest I kind of agree with. Damian Lillard, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Embiid, Jokic, Kawhi, Curry, Giannis, KD, and LeBron. So those are the players ahead of Russell Westbrook right now. But if you guys don't know, Solo, there's another 85 overall as well.
It was very funny. I saw Westbrook as an 85 because I got Joe Harris's overall, and Joe Harris is also an 85. I'm gonna take that and think it's because Westbrook's shooting is so bad it dropped him -10 attributes, and Joe Harris is the best shooter of all time, so it kind of upped his overall. Now, I feel bad for Westbrook.
Solo.
What?
Hey, Game 7 overtime. Joe Harris really showed up, bro.
He missed,
crazy.
man. You know, shoot or shoot,
Harris,
man.
The greatest shooter of all time.
The Joe Harris revenge tour is going to be a sweet one. I want you all to talk your shit. Get it all out now.
Solo.
Because the Joe Harris revenge tour is coming soon.
Better than Ray Allen?
Yes.
Better than Reggie Miller?
Yes. It's Joey Buckets, bro. Yes.
Joey Buckets.
Steph Curry.
Yes. The best shooter in NBA history. Yes, he
had
a terrible second round. I get it. But you know, maybe something personal was going on in his life. You know, maybe he had anxiety. I think this season,
it's fine. That's got to be racist. That's
this season,
be racist. All the other guys you named are black.
Look, I love black people, but Joe Harris is showing black people how you should properly shoot a basketball, man.
Yes, and Poppy Solo is showing people what white privilege is. So congratulations, we're all working together.
Now look. If I love I don't want to be racist, guy. I love white folks, but I'm not a fan of Duncan Robinson. You know. But Joe Harris Joe Harris is spicy white. And the way he shoots the ball is just so beautiful.
Anyways, Russell Westbrook is under Jason Tatum. What do you guys think about that?
Stupid.
Jason Tatum is a better basketball player than Westbrook, so I agree.
God, the Westbrook fans are about to go crazy.
Who do you guys think Jason Tatum is?
I think
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all when they were younger. Flash put D-Wade in there, 06. I'm going to go George Gervin for Ice, Isaiah Thomas, everybody on the Dream Team in one. That's who they think Jason Tatum is.
I mean,
that's what you thought Jason
I was
Tatum
like,
was.
you're very high on him, bro.
Yeah, I was like, damn. No, but Tatum, I still wouldn't put Tatum above Westbrook. I wouldn't.
I think you have to.
I think this is kind of disrespectful that they put JT because he scored 50 points and it was great. I mean, he scored 50 against the Nets and it was great and they won the game. Congrats. But putting him above Russell Westbrook right now is ridiculous to me. There's no way Russell Westbrook should be an 85 overall.
What should he be?
Westbrook should be at least a 92.
That's what I said.
A 92.
I get him 89 at the max.
Okay, 89 to 92.
Because Russell Westbrook is literally like a legend.
How do you
in the making.
How do you drop a triple-double this season and be classified as an 85 overall?
I'm telling you, bro. His 3
2
points like a 25 or some shit. Like he has a very low shooting rating.
2K is just like weird to me because it's like Russell Westbrook is a legendary point guard as of right now. So there's no way that he should fall into less than the 90s unless he's 37 years old or something like that. And he's not producing, like you said, triple doubles every night, something. Russell Westbrook should not be an 85. I'd give him like a 92 only because of the shooting part that Poppy just brought up. But like Bradley Beal's better than Russ. Zach LaVine's better than Russ. Like how many records did he break this season? And he's an 85 overall and he is a top 6-7 point guard all time.
Under Zach LaVine, it's disrespectful. Under Sabonis, it's disrespectful. Like that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I have a theory though. I have a theory. I feel like NBA 2K blesses the players that really like rock with them. You know, tweet about their game, like players they have under that 2K name. I feel like people like Kyrie get disrespected by 2K because Kyrie doesn't mess with them. Westbrook probably doesn't talk to them. So I feel like Ronnie 2K and all them, they favor players that interact with them more. So you got to be.
That's why 2K sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly why it sucks.
Anyways, are we gonna do the hot seat solo?
Yeah, bro. I got a question.
Right,
this is gonna be Poppy Solo's hot seat.
Yeah, before we go, welcome to the hot seat, ladies and gentlemen. Zeezy Hancho had no idea about this. We are putting Zeezy on the hot seat for a TikTok video he created. Poppy Solo, take it away.
In this video, you talked about whether Steph Curry needed KD more than KD needed Curry. And if I comprehended it correctly at the end, it sounded like you said KD needed Steph.
That's exactly what I said. Congratulations, Poppy.
Okay, I'm making sure because I don't want to, spread false rumors about you. Now,
yeah, you back up because it's about to get hot.
I think it's a pretty common knowledge. If you put Kevin Durant on half the league's teams the season he went to Golden State, they automatically become contenders, right? I think me and you can agree on that. If you put KD, yeah, they could become contenders. And we can admit that the Warriors wanted KD to beat one man. That's LeBron James, right?
No.
They just got embarrassed. And KD proved to be a LeBron matcher or stopper, whatever you want to call him. KD made his legacy by hitting dagger after dagger in LeBron's face. And without KD on that team, you don't beat LeBron. You really don't. So what?
What the fuck? What do you mean, so what?
So what?
Okay, so
I'm talking about when they just got embarrassed.
You just proved my point. You literally just proved my point. I bring up 2015 and we act when they went against just LeBron and it's a so what, or he didn't have help.
Well, because his team was better.
No.
My narrative is they couldn't beat that team. They couldn't beat that LeBron team.
The narrative you're trying to say is that the Warriors couldn't stop one man. Then I could bring you a year that they did stop that one man, and now the narrative is flipped, and then the context.
No, it's not. Because hold on. Because one scenario follows up another. They lose, then KD comes. Like it's right there. You can't correlate a 2015 incident.
Make this make sense to me.
All
so
right.
The Warriors, so if the Warriors were just down bad and they can't stop the one man who they only
didn't they get embarrassed though? They got embarrassed though, right?
And Steph Curry was hurt and everything. So let me get this straight. LeBron James was better than the entire 73-9 Warriors squad. That is what you're saying.
No. That team was better than the Warriors team.
I will flip
Bro,
this.
I answered it. That LeBron team.
The Cleveland Cavaliers team
yes.
in 2016 was better than the injured Warriors team. So that means that the Warriors in 2015, if we're going to just completely just bring out all logic and context, that means that LeBron had a shot and he failed.
Yes.
And he needed Kyrie and Kevin Love to save him from the babyface assassin.
Yes.
Since that's the logic that we're working with right
and
now.
I agree with all of that. And once he got Kyrie, once he got that team, and they had one of the biggest upsets in NBA history, if not the biggest, they said, shit, we don't want to have to deal with this again. What do? We signed the greatest scorer in NBA history. The greatest scorer in NBA history. Okay, tell me this. If the Warriors win, if the Warriors win, do they go after KD still?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I just heard a bunch of
if the Warriors win, do they still go after KD to sign with them?
If the Warriors win in 2016, do they still go after Kevin Durant? If the Warriors win in 2016, Kevin Durant doesn't go to Golden State, as of the words of Kevin Durant himself.
Yes. So that means they needed that motherfucker, bro. I don't see how clear it can be.
The Warriors getting Kevin Durant, all the Warriors getting Kevin Durant meant was we're a lock for the championship. That's basically what it was.
Yes.
That's
what they wanted.
Series.
Let me stop you.
And without KD, they're not a lock.
Okay, let me.
Yes, without Kevin Durant, it's between the Cavs and the Warriors. It's an actual rivalry, not a lopsided rivalry.
Exactly, and they didn't want that.
I wasn't gonna hop in on this, but I have to say something. How does it I think Solo kind of has a point here. How does the Warriors beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016 and Kevin Durant not coming make any sense? And KD didn't come just to beat LeBron. That doesn't make any sense. So, in a way, in 2016, they lost and they said, KD, I need you so I can beat LeBron James.
It was so.
Let me get this straight.
It's so in your face.
Let me get this straight. So, the Warriors lose in 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have a transcript, a video, or anything remotely regarding to Draymond Green? So, this is what we're going off of.
Yeah.
The narrative of what we've heard. Because in the past 5 years, I've heard Draymond called KD. I've heard Curry called KD. I've heard Kevin Durant was talking to the Warriors in the middle of the playoffs. I've heard Kevin Durant was secretly talking to them all along the way. The story's been changed for the past 5 years.
Patrick Beverly saying that the next 5 years are mine.
Yes, we've heard all of this. And what do we do as NBA fans? We pick the narrative that makes the most sense to us.
No. Some rumors are created based on truth. Okay, so it doesn't.
Find me the transcript.
Even bro. Go ahead.
So the rumors, I'm not saying that they're all completely true. Some rumors are crazy, like Kyrie Irving getting traded.
So
right?
somebody just said this in the chat. Look at the chat. Imagine thinking that you need Kevin Durant to beat a team that you lost in 7 games to. Y'all are acting like the Cavaliers swept the fucking Warriors.
You said they're a lock now.
You said
they're a lock.
Yes.
You said if they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, KD wouldn't come. So I'm asking you, why did KD come if they lost?
I'm so confused right now. I'm literally so confused.
Okay. You said that Kevin Durant joined the Warriors because the Warriors lost. Right? No, wait. Sorry. That you said that the Golden State Warriors were not going to get Kevin Durant if they won, right? But so now that the Warriors...
That's what Kevin Durant said.
AD came... So what that doesn't add into like
even if you listen to no rumors.
Okay, wait a second.
Hold on. You guys went. You guys went. It's my turn. Even if you listen to no rumors, all you have to see with your eyes is the Warriors lose. They sign the best scorer in the world, then they win. Like that is simple formula.
Right. You're right. So when we add context into it, you Poppy Solo, you just said at the beginning of this video, you just said they needed Kevin Durant to beat one man, right? And then I told you that they beat that one man.
Hold on. Let me kill that. They needed to beat that Cavs team. I don't think LeBron was that full team. I think Kyrie played a huge part. Even Kevin Love. Yes. I think they needed to beat that team, not LeBron as an individual.
Yeah, when we say LeBron, here, before I let you go,
I mean the Cavs.
LeBron is because LeBron was the main function of that team.
I understand that concept. So let me ask you this question: if the Warriors, so let me rephrase. In 2015, were the Cavaliers healthy? When they lost?
No.
In 2016, did we see the same exact 73-9 healthy Warriors team that we saw in the regular season? Did we see those in the finals? Did we see them?
No, but they still had.
So no, there isn't any buts. There's any buts because this is where we get the situation fixed up. Because when we bring up 2015, it's okay to talk about injuries. When we bring up 2016, it's because Steph played on it. It's fine. No, but hold on, Ryan.
People use the same logic. People use the same logic for James Harden, though. Apparently, James Harden is a choker because he played through an injury. The reality is he played through the injury and they lost. And not only did they lose, they lost in one of the most embarrassing fashions in NBA history. If you don't think that loss influenced them to sign somebody that puts them over the top, they didn't sign Jamal Crawford, bro. They signed Kevin Durant. They made sure we are not losing like that again. You know why? Not because we have Steph, but because we have Kevin Durant.
Poppy, let me ask you this question. We just finished bringing up 5,000 different topics in this hot seat debate, right? So if the Warriors don't get Kevin Durant and the Cavaliers are a better squad than the Warriors, if they ran it back in 2017 with no Kevin Durant, what happens, Poppy?
I think whatever team Kevin Durant is on wins the championship.
That's not happening because that's not happening.
That's what I think.
If the Cavs and the Warriors ran it back the next year, right? They went to 7
with no KD.
Warriors going through everything that the Warriors went through. They went to 7.
Cavs win.
And then in 2015, with everything the Cavs went through, they went to 6.
Andre Iguodala said in a podcast, do not know what podcast it was, but he said that the 2016 OKC Thunder was the best team in the NBA. And if we're going off that, right, and let's say that the whole 3-1 thing, right, it happened. Not if, it happened, right? It happened. Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead to Steph, right? That happened. But let's hypothetically speaking, let's put KD back on. Let's run it back with Westbrook.
That wouldn't happen.
I would say that the OKC Thunder would have faced the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2017.
But if we're using the hypotheticals with what we know Kevin Durant left because of Russell Westbrook, right? So why would he re-sign with Russ? Wouldn't he go somewhere else?
I don't think it was Westbrook. I think it's because the team as a whole in front office issues.
And also you asked what would happen in 2017, and I told
you
but you said what would happen in 2017 if Kevin Durant didn't join, and I said that the Warriors wouldn't make the NBA Finals.
Kevin Durant had multiple different options. The Knicks were on the table in his offseason.
Okay, but what I'm telling you right now, if KD stayed in OKC, because there's only 2 options, Z. There's only 2 options. It's either stay in OKC or go to Golden State.
That wasn't the Ryan.
We're going right now. No, we're going right now with that because, like, look, we can't just go. Oh well, he could have went to Houston. He could have went to the Knicks. Because that was the only two teams. He left OKC, so we're involved.
Yeah,
with
those two are the only realistic ones we know about.
Yeah, we know about. So you told me what would
happen. Did
happen.
you not watch the offseason that year?
Time out, Z.
Yeah, but that's all rumors.
Time out. You told me who would go and win the 2017 NBA Finals, and I say that the Warriors wouldn't make the NBA Finals that year. It would have been OKC.
Which? Hold on, let me go now. It's just logical because you said it went 7 games. They blew a 3-1 lead. And you said the Warriors did the same thing. And if they ran it back, they could win. Why can't the Thunder win? They run it back because using your logic.
With that logic, why wouldn't OKC choke another one like they did in 6 and 5 and 6 and 7?
Why wouldn't the Warriors?
Who's to say that Russ and KD, one of them doesn't choke again? Because as we've seen before, Russ and Kevin Durant in 2016 equally choked away the lead because they were the men, right? So who's to say that one of them doesn't choke and the other one shows up, and then there's still the Splash Brothers who don't choke? Who's to say? The point of the hot seat that I was trying to get us all into, and now we're finally here. Now I can reel you two in. The point of this hot seat has finally led us all to believe different hypothetical narratives that didn't happen. So back to the original question, Kevin Durant needed Steph or Steph needed Kevin Durant. We went through 3,000 different hypothetical scenarios ranging from 2015 to 2017. Let's get back to the original question. You see how all of that was pointless? But we're back here.
Let's look at the reality. Who came to the team and won Finals MVP? That's reality. That's not a hypothetical. Who came to that team, took their dick out, swung it around in the air, and won Finals MVP?
So
was it Steph Curry?
Let's look at this. So let me ask you this question, Poppy. Let me ask you this question, right? So KD won those Finals MVPs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have we seen in NBA history a player average 33 a game, and then their second best player who averaged 27 and damn near a triple double, and then the next year Steph Curry outperformed Kevin Durant in 4 of the 3 games and didn't walk away with the Finals MVP
because he played bad in one of those.
Because he played so we gonna sit back and think that Steph didn't have a case for 2018 because
of course he had a case. There has to be a case.
Time out. We could make a case for every MVP.
Yeah, there has to be
exactly. So what we're not gonna do here is look at the Finals MVP and just say everybody else played bad because he won Finals MVP.
But who played the best is the question. Who played the best?
Who played the best is subjective because if they voted Steph Curry for Finals MVP in 2018, we wouldn't be having this discussion right now.
Subjective because KD won.
So
it's literally objective.
All right. So like you said, I like that. So in 2015, Andre Iguodala was undoubtedly the best player for the Warriors. Let's go. 2014, Kawhi averaging 13 a game, undoubtedly the best player for the Spurs. Oh wait, I forgot.
Now, hold on. The thing is, hold on. You're comparing them with players who obviously didn't play close to what KD did. Like, not even close statistically.
So in 2018, they were like 2 points off of each other.
No, but I'm saying KD and Iggy. I'm saying KD and Kawhi. They're not even similar to how they performed.
That was
because your logic was if they win, they're the best. That's what you just said. You
really just compared KD to Andre Iguodala. You just did
because y'all just no. I gave y'all. This is once again when we don't use any logic or context, we gonna get some shit that we don't like to hear. All right.
No, but the thing is,
I'm literally repeating what you said.
No, the thing is though, bro.
I'm repeating what you just said. He just said if you win Finals MVP, you're the best player.
No.
Right?
No. I did not. I did not. Look. Flukes happen. You can have an exception to the rule, but when you have it twice in a row, to somebody who's dropping 30 and 12 or whatever the hell he had, that's not a fluke, bro. That's not a fluke.
KD was the best player in the NBA Finals each time. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yes, by far.
So we just went through all of that and didn't answer the question at all.
KD carried.
How new rivals work?
Steph needed KD. Answer right
Steph
there.
needed KD. Right. Yep. So right with your logic, Steph went and joined OKC, and OKC has 2 championships. I got you, cuz. I got you, brother.
It's not about who joined though. It's not about.
It's not about who joined.
Nope.
It's not about who joined. Kevin Durant joined the man that beat him. But you're right. You're right.
It's not about who joined. It's about who benefited the most.
If Steph wasn't there, does Kevin Durant win that title? If Steph wasn't there?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute as shit. That's so cute. That's so fucking cute.
Easily. Now you gotta plug in a shooter right there. You know, somebody can hit.
That's so cute.
They can hit jump shots.
So cute.
But they
Poppy,
easily
that's
win.
So cute. That's so cute.
Guys, we got to continue. I'm so sorry to cut you guys off. I wish this is the only topic we could talk about, but we got a draft to do as well. So.
Oh, yeah, we got a draft.
Yeah.
Okay,
hold on.
before
we do that one, get that out, and we'll do a start bench cut while you're getting that out. All right? So,
all right.
Start bench cut, Z. I think me and you will have the same answer.
Probably.
Yeah, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Giannis. Who you starting, benching, and cutting?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind starting LeBron because if MJ comes off the bench, he's going to go get his regardless. And I'm talking points. LeBron can facilitate the offense. It's nothing wrong with that. There isn't necessarily that big of a liability with LeBron on the offensive end. The only thing you can really point to is free throw shooting, but it's not as bad. Like if LeBron goes to the line, it isn't as bad as Giannis. My stomach isn't turning if LeBron's at the line compared to Giannis. Also, let me ask this one question. What version of LeBron are we talking about?
Prime.
His prime. Best
Okay,
version.
Give me LeBron. Yeah, give me LeBron. Give me MJ, and I'm cutting Giannis. I love Giannis on the offensive and defensive end, but he's been proven in the playoffs before that he can be a liability. Case in point, 2019 the NBA playoffs.
I'm not even gonna say mine because I agree with everything Zeezy said. Solo, what you got?
All right, so for mine, I'm going to cut Michael Jordan. I'm just tired of that 90s propaganda. Oh, 90s this was better, 90s this was better. You know, payphones are better than cell phones. You know, all this ridiculous propaganda. So I'm gonna cut Jordan. I'm gonna bench LeBron because what he did was beautiful to watch, and I'm gonna start Giannis because his resume as a 26-year-old is the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. I already have him at top 10 all time, and I think he can pass both MJ and LeBron. He's going to need an upgraded team because of super teams in the NBA. But I think Giannis is capable. He's a more agile and better Shaq.
Poppy, I respect everything you just said. I respect the fact that the man that beat your team, you are now sucking him off. I understand it. It's
delicious too.
All
right, well, let's continue with the draft. Oh man.
He's good. I'm not a hater, bro. If I see somebody play their heart out and in the finals, I'm going to give him their props, bro. He's 26 years old. His resume is outstanding, bro. And the only thing in his way is other super teams. So I think if Dame leaves next year and joins the Bucks, that's a scary team, bro. That's a scary team.
Yes,
I think his
and
legacy,
you just said Giannis was delicious. And we got to...
He's a cutie pie, man. You got to admit that.
Yo, but I agree. I think LeBron.
You agree?
No, time out. Hold up. Pause. I said that I agree with Z. My bad. I agree with Z. LeBron, I'm starting. Benching MJ, cutting Giannis. I don't care what grade of a resume he has. LeBron James and Michael Jordan already have by far better resumes than him. If he somehow gets close to Jordan and LeBron, that I doubt it, then we could talk about this again. But having Giannis over Michael Jordan or LeBron is crazy. It's crazy to me.
He's the truth, bro. And I'm just early to it. Eventually, you guys are going to join me, get on your knees, and suck them off too. And I'm going to welcome you. I'm going to welcome you because Giannis is the truth, and we got to stop doubting it. But it's still Nets in 4.
You got the draft ready?
No, I don't think it's Nets in 4, Poppy.
It's still Nets in 4.
Poppy, I don't think it's Nets in 4. I think it's Giannis' nuts in 4. But it's fine. Let's just keep moving.
Giannis confirmed joining Brooklyn after his contract is up. But we have a draft. We're going to do us 5 players, current only, no restrictions, no height restrictions, only current players that are in the NBA right now. I already did an order. I put Light Out Sports first because he's ass. I put Zeezy second so you can think about your picks. And I put me third because I'm obviously going to win this shit easily. So, Light Out Sports, who is your first pick?
Oh, man. Okay, well, if I had to pick a player right, Steph Curry.
Wow. What a pandering pick, bro. Come on, bro. Have some heart. Have some dignity.
I'm picking Steph.
All right.
Wait, can we not pick like who the other person picked?
No, it gotta be. So I got Steph. You can't use him.
You can't use him.
Kevin Durant.
Wow, bro. You know how I feel about Kevin, bro. You gonna do that to me like
Kevin
that?
Durant.
All right, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Then you know who I'm picking. The Greek Freak. He's a freak in the sheets and on the court.
Please, God, there has to be censorship or something. What the hell, bro?
This is getting disrespectful. This is getting disrespectful.
Disrespectfully sucks.
Dude, LeBron. I'm getting LeBron.
Interesting.
I'm getting LeBron. I can't believe he didn't get picked. That's crazy. But
bro, because
I'm getting Luka. Give me Luka.
So it's confirmed. We all agree Luka's a top 5 player.
Yes.
I mean, you just saw what he did in the Olympics.
He's better than Embiid.
Come on, bro.
He's better than
Cool.
Embiid.
I just had to. It's like, no, let's stop real quick.
Yeah.
Yo, Shaq from Player's Choice. I'm not the only one that thinks he's a top 5 player. All right?
Yeah, Shaq would have picked Ben Simmons first if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure.
All right, it's my turn. And I gotta go with.
Bro,
Gotta go with Kyrie Irving, bro.
Fucking wild right now.
I'm going Kyrie. Your turn. Light Out Sports.
Kyrie? You going Kyrie, really? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go AD.
You really are just trying to get the Lakers to get
the Lakers
Steph
plus Steph.
Right.
This is Lakers propaganda if I've ever seen it before. All right, Zeezy.
He watched the All-Star game and he really wants Steph to come back. Honestly, I'll take.
Yo,
give me
facts,
Joker.
Kyrie.
Big.
That's a great
Give
pick.
me Joker.
Oh, Joker.
I need a big.
One.
All
People
right.
in the chat talking about floor spacing. We say the same thing with everybody that gets assembled. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm taking Joker.
And if you have KD on your team, you have some of the best spacing in the world, so you'll be all
You
right.
have KD and Luka. Luka has actual
And
talent
Jokic.
instead of a 7-footer who's literally limping up the court. Can't drop in anymore.
So for my third, I'm going to. Oh, this is easy. James Harden.
Of course.
This guy's putting the same thing as me.
I would have took KD, but Zeezy cheated, bro. All right, last one before.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy Z picked KD because you would have.
Yeah, I was gonna pick KD from the jump, bro.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, who am I gonna get?
Kyrie is literally better than Dame.
Westbrook.
Hold on. We gotta pause this, bro. This legend of winning dude in the chat is saying Kyrie's not better than the Dame. Now, I hate this narrative because the only points you guys ever have who defend Dame is, oh, he's a better leader. He can be a better number one option. At what? Losing in the playoffs? He hasn't carried and won a thing, and Kyrie hasn't. So you must logically take that leadership out of both of those players and compare their game. And Kyrie has better handles, a better mid-range shot, a more efficient three, and most importantly, he actually plays defense. Dame is fucking, bro. He made a mashed potatoes on defense, bro. He can't guard a parked fucking car. Sorry for my cursing.
We got 6. I agree. I got Kyrie over Dame. Anyways, was it my turn?
Yes.
You know, Poppy Solo just won that Legend of Winning's next, so I'm kind of just looking.
Bro, I'm tired of that. Oh, that Dame is the better leader. He's better at what? Shooting 40-foot threes, chucking shots. Congrats. But go ahead, Let Out Sports.
My God.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna combine. Give me Clay.
It's a good pick, bro.
This is easy for me. I love doing drafts because I love watching y'all forget certain players.
Who you got?
So I'm gonna go pick Damian Lillard as my point guard.
Oh no, I thought about Dame. Don't worry.
And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kawhi Leonard.
I feel like for my team, Dame is.
Bro, Giannis, Kyrie, James Harden, Kawhi. This team is fire, bro. Y'all sleeping.
Nah, bro.
Man.
My pick is about to kill everyone right now.
All right.
Okay.
Fifth pick.
5th pick, we got AD. Okay, so we need. You know what? We're gonna play some small ball. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
And LeBron's gonna be my 4 because I'm gonna get Paul George.
Interesting pick, bro. You just sabotaged your entire team, so congratulations.
No, I didn't.
You now have the worst team on the board.
How?
Bro, I don't make the rules, bro. I don't make the rules. It's just what it is. Kawhi's better than half the players that were drafted ahead of him. Yeah, I got a sleeper, okay? Legend, I got Kawhi, bro. I'm sorry that I'm the most, the smartest person on this panel right now, bro. It's not my fault. Zeezy, you're next.
Give me Jason Tatum off the bench.
You officially destroyed your team. Congratulations.
I didn't know. Tatum's gonna go get his buckets. Tatum can play defense. Tatum can go get his buckets as we
now
see.
to turn my team.
So I'm not worried.
To turn my team officially to the best team on this draft, I'm gonna go ahead and get Joel Embiid because, come on, bro, he's top 2 centers in the league. So I got Giannis,
his knees
Joel.
work wonders in the second half.
Okay, no. This draft, we're assuming everyone is healthy as can be. Everybody healthy.
Yo, let us know in the chat. Which team?
Hold on, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll.
Do a poll. All right, guys, y'all gonna vote. All right.
Which team is better? And if you don't vote for me, then you don't like black people. All right, Lotto Sports. Shout out to my man Joe Biden, bro.
I identify as
Zeezy
anything other
Huncho.
than black. I guess I don't know.
Come on, bro.
Come Legend of Winning is a menace, bro. We gotta get Legend of Winning.
Each team is trash, low key, bro. I promise you, I would destroy your team. I don't know.
I mean, I want Legend of Winning to drop a team in the chat left.
He
of
can't.
Like the players left and tell me what he would do.
Of the players left, his team would not be.
Yeah, are you gonna go get Russell Westbrook? You want to get Russell Westbrook? You want to pick the fucking Wizards? Like,
he gonna get Kendrick Nunn or some bullshit.
He gonna get
go ahead, bro.
Robinson and Tyler Hero.
Bro, why are y'all voting for Lotto Sports, bro? Oh, because you have Steph Curry. I forgot. Player's choice is Steph Curry fan club.
Oh, no. I know what Ryan did. I know what he did. He sat there and he thought to himself, well, Curry and LeBron have a big-ass fan base.
Yep.
So everybody's going to think to themselves, it's LeBron James, and it's finally the Lakers and Steph. We're going to get
the
that.
The players left Lotto Sports. What do you mean, bro? All right, so I won, right?
Probably.
You're up. Zeezy, I ain't gonna cap. They gave you one vote.
Yeah, I don't care. It's probably because I have Kevin Durant in mind.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's very hated. I like your team better than Lotto Sports team. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Because Tatum is better than Paul George. Dame is better than Clay. Jokic is better than AD. Luka's better than LeBron, and KD better than Steph. So your team, by matchup wise, is much better than his. Now my team,
I really don't care. It's literally like if y'all think a 37-year-old is gonna handle his business compared to Kevin fucking Durant. All right, cool. Just do your thing.
Even LeBron in his prime.
I obviously ran away with this, and I was the better team. So that's what happens. We get Steph Curry.
All right, first. That was a cool first draft. I'm gonna assume I won it for my own ego. We're gonna do more. TikTok. Yeah, we'll do more drafts for future episodes. If you want any ideas, some quirky things like they need to have under a 7'1" wingspan or some weird stuff like that, we'll do that in the future. But I think Lotto Sports team is basically like a Mickey Mouse team, and you officially just won with 14 votes. 14. No offense, I don't want to be canceled, but 14 dumbasses voted for Lotto Sports. Do we have any more topics, my guy?
He played to the fandom.
The people don't lie. The people don't lie.
If this was a fandom vote, I would have picked Steph and LeBron too. I mean, damn.
Exactly, Josh. They said I'm good on both sides of the ball, bro.
Josh would have picked Russell.
It's crazy shot, Josh. He said Carmelo Anthony's the best scorer of all time. I don't give a fuck what crazy shot Josh has to say.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a period in time.
I love you, bro.
There was a period in time where Melo was the best scorer in the league. There was.
That's cute as fuck, but that's not right now or all time.
Yeah, that's KD.
Let's go. All right. So is Giannis on his way to becoming a top 5 player of all time? Z, I'm going to let you go first. What you think?
His resume is perfect at 26. So I can only imagine if he just goes up from here. He did everything right. So he's going to have fan votes either way. He won without a super team. He had 50 points in game 6, and he's got 2 MVPs, a defensive player of the year, highest PER in that season. And 1 MVP and DPOY in the same season. So if he keeps going up, I would not be surprised. Plus, Papi Solo has him in his top 10 already. So you can only imagine if he wins another
I'm not going to lie, bro.
Probably going to be top 3 in Papi Solo's eyes.
This whole explanation has made me incredibly horny, so thank you for that. And I agree with everything you said. Honestly, I think all he needs is one more MVP and one more championship, and he's top 7, So as he's young, as long as he can keep up with these super teams, I think Giannis is literally easily top 3 of the most impressive players we've ever seen by far. Just his physique, and the way he plays basketball, it's just never been seen before. So I think as long as he get the accolades, maybe another DPOY or 2, Finals MVP, a ring, bro, he's up there. And we got to respect him, bro.
I guess the only way you could say Giannis will be a top 5 player of all time if it's 40 years in the future, we're all old, and then people just remembered that Giannis beat the Nets without any type of context. And we're like, oh, man, he just beat one of the greatest teams ever assembled by himself. That's probably the only reason I would have Giannis in my top 5. But besides that, he is not better. He will not be better than LeBron. He will not be better than Jordan. He would not be better than Kobe.
But that's 3 people.
He would not be better than Kareem, and he will not be better than Shaq. I'm sorry. Or Larry. Larry, I'll pick Larry.
Bro.
I pick
you picked Larry over Giannis? You are tripping.
I'll pick Hakeem over Giannis.
Well, Hakeem is extremely underrated, so.
Yeah, I'll pick Hakeem. Tim Duncan. I mean, right now, I'll pick.
I got Giannis over Tim. I got Giannis over Tim Duncan skill wise, not legacy wise.
I pick Kevin Durant. I pick Steph Curry. I pick James Harden. I pick all these players above.
I'm gonna say it right now, bro. Giannis at 26. I mean, because age doesn't matter. But this season, right now, Giannis is better than Steph Curry. He's a better player than Steph Curry, bro. Right now, it's just the truth. We gotta accept it, bro. We got to stop calling Steph Curry the best player in the world, man. It's just not true. It's just not true. Right now, Giannis is better than Steph. I think that forced Zeezy to leave.
That just made Zeezy leave, bro.
It's the truth, though.
We couldn't even add Zeezy as top 10 player.
He's better than Steph, bro.
How, bro? How?
I mean, I've said it before, but the way he impacts the game. Like, you know how I think players that play defense, that rebound, that pass, impact the game more than just pure scores.
This is the thing with Giannis. He's the most dominant player in the NBA right now, and I give it to you, right? He is. But when we talk about unstoppable, Curry's more unstoppable. KD's more unstoppable. James Harden's more unstoppable. I mean, all these guys are more unstoppable just because you're more dominant. And, bro, what type of – dude, but the Miami Heat figured out how to make Giannis have bad games. I understand that the Bucks swept the Heat,
that was.
But the Bucks, but Giannis was struggling against the Heat. He wasn't having his best games. He wasn't going crazy with the.
He didn't need to. They swept him, and he didn't. They didn't need to.
But if you have a defensive set against Giannis and it works, and Giannis still hasn't figured it out after 2 seasons playing against them, how are you gonna say that he is unstoppable? How are you gonna say that he is better when you?
Bro, I watched this man win a closeout game and score 50 points.
Time out. How do you stop KD?
You don't.
How do you stop Curry?
You just whisper in his ear. You fucking suck.
No. I'm serious. How do you stop Curry?
You just hope he goes 1 for 14 like he does sometimes.
So that's the same way you hope for Kevin Durant to have an off game.
Yeah, but KD's more efficient than Steph.
You know, this is the perfect word because I'm a Christian. This is the perfect word. The only way you stop KD and Curry is by having faith that these guys are gonna suck that game.
But that's true. That's true. Now you got to add that KD plays defense.
Congratulations, but when we're talking about
that's more impactful.
The NBA is an offensive league, like the league.
I get it. And KD and Kyrie are matched with scoring, right? They're
you don't score the
defense,
ball
that's where KD
is
superior.
No, if you don't score the ball in a consistent basis, that's why Westbrook gets slandered.
Yeah.
That's why Ben Simmons is getting slandered.
Of course.
These guys don't score. So if you're gonna put Giannis, you gotta keep the same energy. You're gonna put Giannis over Steph Curry with the same idea that there's a defensive set that you could put against Giannis
because he plays better than both Westbrook and whoever else you named that can.
Okay,
Ben.
No, I'm not saying Ben and Westbrook are in the same league as Giannis. Giannis is definitely a top 5 player, but saying that he is better than Curry is basically saying that he's better than Durant.
No, it's not because Durant's way better than Curry.
Way better.
Way better. Like KD is in the S tier, and then I'll put Steph at like the A- tier. You know, KD is just the best.
For the comments saying that Giannis just averaged 30, you guys obviously didn't listen. You guys obviously didn't listen. I said if there's a defense ready to stop a certain player, you cannot be better than someone that cannot be stopped.
I mean, it's okay. It's literally fine. It's NBA fan logic. So literally all NBA fans do is they pick a narrative that makes sense, right? So if Giannis, if the Bucks lose to the Nets this season and the Nets are healthy, then everybody's going to say, well, Giannis couldn't beat them. They're a super team. And then if anybody who wants to hate on Giannis and says, oh, well, Kawhi stopped him, they're going to bring up something from 2019. And then you have Steph Curry and they're like, oh, well, Steph doesn't play defense. He led the league in steals in his unanimous MVP season. Whoa, steals. I mean, come on. Like that's
bro. We both know the amount of steals you average does not dictate or reflect your defense. It's been said by analytics and broadcasters for years. They wish there was a metric.
Now you
they
follow
wish.
analytics. Now you go with analytics.
No,
Yeah, just set him up.
No, I'm
Just
saying,
set him up.
bro,
Literally
no,
just set him up.
bro. I'm saying there's no analytic for it. There's no analytic that doesn't have its flaws that show who's one of the best defenders. Because if it did, then Steph Curry would be over a lot of people who had less steals, but obviously played way better defense than him. Like,
so defense is literally just pretty much eye test, is what you're saying.
Yes. So if you don't watch basketball, you can't be in this conversation.
So it's not to say that Steph doesn't try to play. Like it's a difference. Like Harden used to not play defense.
Yes.
Steph actually tries to play defense.
No,
now,
he can't. He physically can't. He's 5'11", 125 pounds, bro. He can't stop anybody. When Kyrie and Curry play each other, Kyrie guards Steph. Steph don't guard Kyrie. Steph don't guard Kyrie.
You're picking one match.
So Kyrie's better than Steph. Giannis doesn't guard Kevin Durant.
I'm saying Kyrie's defense is much better than Steph's.
So
Giannis doesn't guard Kevin Durant, but Giannis is a better defender than Kevin Durant.
We're gonna end it right here, and
Kevin Durant barely guards Giannis. They put Jeff Green on him.
You are starting a franchise today. You're starting a franchise today, right? You got Steph Curry, you got Kyrie, you got Dame. Who are you starting with?
I'm starting with Kyrie. 100%.
People have this.
People have this narrative of he couldn't carry Boston, but what you guys aren't recognizing is there's 4 more players I can add to this team. So you can't be like, oh, starting with Kyrie, that's dumb, bro. If he has a good support system, Kyrie will win. He will.
Didn't Kyrie's team not need him to go to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals?
But they needed him to win.
They need him to win.
They don't need to. Thought you meant this season.
Kyrie went to a team and they said, "Oh, you're injured. That's kind of tough. We're gonna go to 7 games against arguably the greatest basketball player who ever lived."
Okay, small sample size. We gave the Celtics enough time to see how that worked out with them trying to replace Kyrie, and Celtics are one of the worst organizations in the league. They have had rumors of people saying, "Don't sign here. This organization is trash." Their own players telling Blake Griffin to not sign there. So that Celtics team going to the conference finals, that's great. But we can't act like Kyrie had no impact, whether it be off the court too. Like he helped them boys. Anybody who's played organized sports knows that you can go somewhere that same year someone gets hurt. But we've seen how the Celtics have been affected.
The same excuse that people say about you don't watch basketball.
No, what do you mean?
Because you just said that the defense is based on an eye test, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't watch basketball, the reason you disagree is because I don't watch basketball.
You remember when Kyrie dropped 50 on opening night in 2020 and lost?
Time out. So it's okay for you to say that, and it's not okay for people to disagree and say that to you.
Yeah, of course it's okay. Yeah, of course they can say whatever they want.
And I got a question: was Kyrie in the playoffs in 2020? Was he in the bubble?
No.
Didn't he purposely just be like, nah, I'm good?
No, he was the vice president of the players union.
He wanted the whole league.
He was the vice president of the player union, and he was speaking for other players as well. So stop with your narrative of Kyrie just didn't want to play. So
the playoff basketball, Kyrie did not play.
Because he wanted to be with his family during an epidemic, a pandemic. Not because he didn't want to play, because family is more important than playoff basketball.
Was there. LeBron was there.
So
Durant wasn't there, but LeBron was there. Dame was there. Anthony Davis was there. Russell Westbrook was there. But Kyrie Irving didn't play in the playoffs, and he was the leader of his team. That is what we're talking about here.
Yes.
So then in 2018, Kyrie went to the Celtics and got hurt, and they went to 7 games without Kyrie Irving.
And then they lost.
And lost in a close 7th game and almost made it to the NBA Finals.
And would have lost in the finals.
Kyrie. 100%.
Okay, time out. So wait, so look, I get what Z's trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without Kyrie, they won 7 games. Without Curry in 2015, right? Do they win that series?
No. Against
the Cleveland Cavaliers.
No.
It will be a sweep. Right?
I can't say it'll be a sweep, but they'll literally
I would
lose.
say a sweep.
You can say that.
If Curry wasn't playing.
Curry was the only player to average over 20 for the Warriors in the finals too.
Curry against Portland when KD was injured and he was not playing. If Curry wasn't playing, who wins that series?
Portland.
That's all we got to hear.
Okay. Next,
so what does that mean?
That Kyrie Irving cannot be a so-called league, cannot be like the
bro. But his team, but hold on. You're comparing who the Warriors played in the West to who the Boston played in the East. The East has been historically worse.
Okay, but with all that, they still went to the conference.
And they
East
played no comp.
The Eastern Conference has been you just answered the question. The East has been the worst. So it's easier to make a playoff run in the East than it is in the West, right?
Yes.
So Kyrie Irving was not there in 2018.
Yes.
And they went up against the best player in the world.
Yes.
And the best team in the East.
Okay.
And took them to 7 games.
But they lost.
Okay.
How many games took them to means nothing. They lost.
I got the argument. We got to continue. This is the last subject. Zeezy. You are a basketball phenom. You are well known for TikTok for not only just getting banned, but you are known for giving takes with context. People love the way you explain basketball. So we want to know, Zeezy, who are your top 10 players of all time?
Top 10 list, LeBron or Mike interchangeable at 1, so that takes up 2 spots. Number 3 is Kareem. He's a lock. Number 4, you can go Magic. I go Magic. I'm just looking at his career resume. Rookie and won Finals MVP in his rookie year, and was the driving force of the offense and arguably the best player of the 80s. 5, I have Kobe. I don't really care if you don't have Kobe top 5. It really doesn't matter to me. NBA players have him 5, 3, and 1, so you can go argue with your mom.
Not even top 10. I've been seeing that a lot now. But.
Yeah, not people that don't have Kobe top 10 just became Kobe haters after he died.
I'm not a fan of Kobe. I still have him like 8. So
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But I personally have him at 5. He meant to the game of basketball throughout his 20-year career. And he literally has 2 jersey numbers that are Hall of Fame worthy, but nonetheless.
We've all seen that tweet. We've all seen that tweet, Zeezy, okay? We all seen the same tweet.
I just wanted to make sure, because what NBA fans do is they pretend like they ain't seen no tweet or nothing and then say, nobody's ever said that.
So wait, so it's either LeBron, Jordan 1 or 2. 3 was Kareem, Magic, Kobe. No.
Yep.
5 more.
Number 6, I got Duncan, number 6. Great legacy, great career. I don't care if you say, he was drafted here and into a suit, whatever. Number 7, give me Larry. I'll take Larry, the second best player of the 80s, and it's Larry Bird.
So overrated.
Interesting. 2 and number 8, give me number 8, 9, and 10 are tricky because I would take Shaq at 8. I'll take Hakeem at 9. And at 10 is a toss-up between Bill and Wilt Chamberlain. Don't really care which one you pick. Wilt gave you the numbers, but Bill gave you the success. It depends on whatever you want. So they're interchangeable for me. There you go.
I got a question, Z. And this is something that I've realized throughout my top 10 list. Have you ever seen Bill or Wilt play live?
Nope.
Of course not.
So I just don't get why.
It's just safe. It's safe, bro. No offense, Zeezy, but you're a coward, bro. And all you coward elitist NBA fans always got to add Wilt. Always got to add Bill. Come on, bro. They were playing. The rim was a milk crate when they were in the NBA. We can't add dudes like that.
Hold on.
Can't add dudes like that.
Hold on. I'm Zeezy Huncho, so you know I ain't going for that. You called me a coward, yet you have Giannis in your top 10.
I'm bold. It's a bold.
Right now. You have Giannis. Let me get this straight. You have Giannis in your top 10 over Steph Curry. And where's Kevin Durant fall on your list?
Number 1.
Oh, that's all I got to hear.
That's
all I have to hear.
Number 1.
That's all.
No secret.
I'm a coward. I would rather be a coward. Poppy, I'd rather be a coward than a dumbass any day of the week. But we're here. So
shout out
we're
to
vibing.
CM Punk. Anyways, guys.
Hold on. One last question. Zeezy Huncho, are the Lakers a super team?
Why didn't you ask us at the start of the show? Are the Lakers a super team?
Yes or no? That's it.
We won't argue about it. Just yes or no.
Come on, bro.
This is for the TikTok clip, all right?
Are the Lakers, Zeezy Huncho, are the
I
Lakers?
know where both of y'all are going with this.
No, I'm not going nowhere. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Zeezy Huncho, are the Lakers a super team?
the way that the media has built them up.
No, Z.
Political.
In my personal opinion, they're not a super team.
Wow. That's all I got to know. That's all I got to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching New Rivals. Shout out to Zeezy Honcho Z. I know where to find you. You my boy, but
plug yourself.
Find you on any social media.
Zeezy Honcho on TikTok. Yeah, Zeezy Honcho on TikTok. I'll be back on Friday. Yeah, it's basically pretty much where you can find me. And on Light and Hunch whenever we get back to that. And that's pretty much it. There you go.
All right. Sounds good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Shot. I'm calling out Crazy Shot Josh and Legends of Winning. Hit us up in the DM. We're going to settle something out, especially Crazy Shot Josh. Called me an idiot. And Legends of Winning.
Oh, yeah. Legend called me dumb.
Legend called him dumb. So we would love to have one of you guys, or one in each episode. So we'll have one in one episode and the other guy in the other.
I'm just gonna tell you now. I didn't buy these glasses just to be called dumb, bro. All right, show some respect. But yo, I'm Poppy Solo. You can find me on TikTok at Poppy Solo, Twitter King Poppy Solo. Man, my Discord is popping with NBA debates. My Twitch is Poppy Solo. I just be chilling on there, doing my league sims, doing watch parties. I love it. Episode 3 was amazing. Shout out to Zeezy for joining us. Shout out Light Out Sports for being bright yellow as usual. I love y'all, man.
Hey, you can find me at Light Out Sports on TikTok, Instagram, Light Out Sports 01 on Twitter, and pretty soon Light Out Sports on Twitch. We're gonna make some things happen. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.
Much love.